It's going to be part 2 of Lemonbuster's inspection of a BMW 325. At this point, we're going to take a peek under the hood. You can see the hood's in good shape here. It's got all the BMW proper stickers and under hood trim. You picture the micro filter, the cabin filter is in here. It's pretty dirty. Should be replaced. Takes only a couple minutes. You can do it in your driveway. See though, there doesn't look to be too much sign of anything disturbed in here from the factory. So your VIN placard on there. Jump start terminal was open. You can see here, looks like the valve cover's in pretty good shape. Maybe a little seepage here and there. Pretty typical of a car this age. See the Vanos unit and whatnot. AC unit. See the drive belts are Conti Tech drive belts. Appear to be a little bit older, but from what you can see of them, they're in pretty good shape. A little bit of play in the fan clutch. Vanos line's definitely been replaced there. It's pretty new looking. See your power steering reservoir. Looks like a little seepage coming from the clamps. Pretty typical. Not sure if any of the crankcase ventilation stuff's been replaced. It looks like it's pretty original. That is a problem, especially in cold weather with these cars. See your power steering fluid. It's up to level, but it's awfully dirty. Recommend probably flushing that and getting some clean fluid in there. Kind of see down here. See your purge valve. You can see it looks pretty dry down there. It doesn't look like the oil filter housing is leaking much at all. If it is, it's very little. One saying it's a common oil leak on this car. See here your master cylinder, vacuum booster. You can see the brake fluid's pretty dirty. BMW recommends the brake fluid be changed every 2 years. Doesn't look like this car's had it done in a while. Go ahead and take a look at the cooling system. You can see the vehicle is equipped with xenon headlights. See the coolant's down a little bit, just a little. There's pretty good freeze protection and whatnot. That's not anything to be too concerned about. These cars tend to run on the hot side because of their electronically controlled thermostats, which cause them to usually boil a little off at times. That is a thermostat right in there. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the wheels and tires here now. You can see here it's got some nice Kumo tires on it. In good shape. You can see it's got some minor curb damage on the wheels themselves. Rotors look to be in pretty good shape. So you got pretty good pad life here. I'd say it's about 80% or so left. You can go ahead and take a look at your tread life here. You can see it's real nice deep tread life. Go ahead and take a look here at the left rear tire. Once again, you can see there's some little bit of curb damage and stuff. Generally the left side wheels get off pretty easy. So here's a little bit of rust on the rotors here and whatnot. So you got pretty good brake pad life left there, about 60% or so. See once again, nice shaped tires here. These Kumos Extas here, and they look to be really new on this car. Go ahead and move to the right rear wheel and tire. So you can see more of the same curb damage. You can see this one's a little bit more extensive. Has a little bit more damage to the wheel. Still I've seen significantly worse. Once again, this rotor is also kind of rusty. See the pad wear looks pretty even, about 60% or so of tread life left. Once again, it's a matched Kumo to the other two. That car's got a nice matched set of Kumo tires on it. These are nice tires and sport wheels here, sport suspension car. See here your right front wheel. See, once again, it has curb damage, but a car that has lived in this area tends to get that. So the rotors are in nice shape here. Got quite a bit of pad life here. I'd say 80 to 90% actually after looking at them closer here. They're in really good shape. The front brakes here, probably very, very recent. You can see here this front tire is in real nice shape and whatnot. All right. We're going to go ahead here and fire this BMW up for you. There's some fault codes stored in here for misfires in the history. Checking the light's not currently on. It may have been from being putted around and whatnot. See, airbag light goes out, no faults in the airbag or transmission or stability control. There is a fuel level sender fault in the instrument cluster. It's a history fault. I'm not sure if it's currently causing a problem, but these cars are known for that with their saddle tanks, that they can sometimes run one side out of gas and still have a half tank showing on the gauge. So it might be something to look into, especially the car's up there in age now and it's got, you know, decent mileage on it. See a VIN placard here. You can also hear those. There's no abnormal noises when we're running the engine. It's nice and quiet. I'm running smooth right now. We don't pick up the vehicle during the video portion of the inspection, is we just don't have that kind of time to be spending. Also, along with, it's not very interesting for you. But see here, it's got some moved sway bar links that have been installed in aftermarket ones. They're in pretty good shape here. You can see here you got your control arm bushings. They look a little older, but they're in okay shape. Something to keep an eye on is a high failure rate part. They're real cheap to replace and easy to replace. See your ball joint there, looks like in good shape and whatnot. Your brake hoses and brake wear sensor and stuff like that. See your coil spring and strut. A little bit of rust underneath here, kind of typical and whatnot. Go ahead and take a peek over at the right front over here now. You can see your boots aren't decked, your tie rod on. Tie rod looks in pretty good shape. Your strut once again, got some rust in it. Coil springs, just getting more moved. Tie rod, I'm sorry, sway bar links, my bad there. You can see the overall, the car's, you know, had some work done to it. It's been somewhat kept up on. You can see the height sensors and for the xenon headlights right here, and the arm on the control arm there. Go spin this wheel around here real quick. Peek here back at the here once again. Tie rod in, tie up the half and everything. Wall joints. Guys, everything looks pretty good here. You see your sway bar links again here. So that's a little bit of rust on there. Definitely see there's a little bit of oil seepage here. I don't know if that's from a previous valve cover leak. Yeah, it's fixed. The valve cover looks pretty dry at this point in time. Or if it's from the oil pan, hard to say with the belly pan on. Unfortunately, can't do any disassembly of the vehicle. See on our side here, you definitely got a little bit of rust up on where the lift pads should be. They're all four missing. That lets salt and crap get up in there. I mean, inside of the rockers probably have some rust going on in them. See here, once again, you get a little bit more rust in there, a little bit of rust in the floor. So the tank and the exhaust in pretty good shape. See your differential there, it's pretty dry. Got some rust on the subframe and on the housing though. Coil springs there look pretty good. That's a high failure rate item on these cars. They like to break. Unfortunately, we can't get a real great look at them without doing a little bit of disassembly. So that's definitely something that is going to need to be double checked here. Like I said, they don't look to be new, so if there's a possibility they could be having the bottom coil broken. The car looks to be sitting about the proper ride height, and the camber seems to be in pretty good shape. Usually that's a good sign that the exhaust is in good shape here. As I was saying, if the negative camber isn't excessive or anything along those lines, it's usually a pretty good sign that the springs are in somewhat decent shape still. And you can see the fuel tank, and can see there's a little bit of rust here and there in the rockers and whatnot. Close this door here. Alright, that's going to go ahead and complete the underside exterior portion of this part of the inspection.